Hey everyone, it's Russell. Welcome back to the show. Today I'm going to answer a bunch of questions related to marketing and business and growing your funnels and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. And the question I got right now from you guys is a conversion problem. The question is, Russell, my sales funnel won't convert. What are the common problems that prevent funnels you see from converting? Okay, I'm glad you asked this because this is like so much fun. All right, so if you look at any funnel, right, there's different pieces of it. And so part of it's figuring out which piece it is, right? So over here you have like the ads. So say this is Facebook and you have the news feed and there's all here's your friend, there's your mom, and then all of a sudden there's like the ad in the middle, right? And then there's other stuff here and the stuff here. And then over here you got a landing page, I'll put LP. Then over here you have a sales page, SP, and this is your funnel, which is like the most important word in marketing. It's a sales funnel, okay? All right, so then the question is, my sales funnels not converting. What are the common problems that prevent funnels you see from converting, okay? And it always comes down to one of three things. Number one, it's a problem with your hook, okay? So what's the hook? The hook is the thing, like someone's on their phone right here and they're scrolling through like crazy, right? Looking at the stories from their friends and their mom and their grandma, and all of a sudden like they see your ad and they keep, like the hook is the thing that gets them to stop and be like, wait, what was that? And stops them from scrolling, grabs them and like says, I need your attention. Okay, so your hook. So either your hook is horrible here if nobody's clicking on your ad, or your hook is horrible here if nobody's giving you your email address, or your hook is horrible here if nobody's giving you your money. So the first problem is always a hook problem. Number two is a story problem. Okay, after you grab somebody, you get their attention in 5 seconds, then you tell them the story about why they should click on your ad, why they should give you their email address, why you should. It's always the second step is a story, right? After you have their attention, you tell them some story about why. Why are they clicking on this ad? Why are they giving you email? Why are they giving you money? Okay. And so your story. Now, if you've read the Expert Secrets book, in the Expert Secrets book, I show you guys story structure. I talk about Epiphany Bridge stories and a whole bunch of other things like that. If you haven't read this yet, go find the sections here on story, how to tell your story the right way, okay? And then the third is your offer. If your funnel's not converting, the third reason why not is because your offer just sucks. That's why people aren't giving you money. That's it. It's pretty simple. So if your offer sucks, make a better offer. If nobody's clicking your ad, it means you're not giving them enough reason. Like, what's the offer? Why am I clicking on your ad? I gotta keep scrolling through, looking at cat pictures and weird stuff like that. Like, why should I stop and click on your button? What's the offer? Well, if you click on this button, I'm gonna show you a case study about blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh, cool, that's a good offer. I'm gonna click on that. Then you come over here and give me your email address. I'm gonna give you this report. If nobody gives you anything, it means no one wants to report. The offer's no good. So change it. Maybe instead of a report, I give a video, or maybe I'm giving these 2 or 3 things, or maybe I gotta find something that's sexier, right? You're figuring out something, you gotta make a better offer. Or if they're not giving you money, same reason. The offer's no good. Make a better offer. Okay, make a better offer, people are more likely to actually give you money. Okay, and so it's always one of those 3 things, either hook, story, offer. Now, what's important to understand is that every page in this process, there's a hook, a story, and an offer. There's a hook on your ad, there's a story in your ad, there's an offer on your ad. Okay, on the landing page, there's hook, story, offer. On your sales page, hook, story, offer. Everything's happening inside your funnel and outside your funnel. Every piece, every email you get, there's a hook, a story, and an offer. In fact, if you want to see what works, go back to your email, go back to Gmail, whatever, scroll through and look at what emails you actually clicked on. And you realize that there was a hook, the subject line was a hook. Like what was it that made me click on that subject line? And then open the email and look, did you click on the link? Because there's some story in the email. And if you clicked on it, then that hook and that story in the email got you there. And then you look at the page, did you give them money? Did you give them your email address? If so, what was the hook, story, offer on that page? That's so you can start learning what's working is by watching what things you're actually responding to as well. So that's my number one feedback for people who have problems with conversion is going back to each step in the process and looking at your hook, your story, and your offer. Thank you so much for watching. Every single week we publish new secrets just like this, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of them, and I will see you on the next video.